ball. Top work, boys. Play on, Pat. Rock! Green! Tackle! Get it down! Come on! Come on! Leave it, Matt! Come on! Advantage over. Number 2, intense, still knock up. Number 6, no answer to the tackle.
Use it.
Set. Second early shove, number 1. What do you like? Bind! Set! Angle. Bind! Set!
Six has got to stay! Six has got to stay!
After this try score, this man has tapped the other player on the head to celebrate the try scoring. It's poor sportsmanship, but it's not in the value to the game. We restart with a penalty.
Giles, I've just written on Twitter, complacency possibly, poor performance definitely. Would you agree with that?
I think you probably got to give Huddersfield their just desserts. They had a game plan and I think they executed that fairly well. When you spend the best part of 30 minutes in the first half defending, somebody's doing something right somewhere. And certainly the back end of the second half, we really went off the reservation in what we were trying to do, and that really put us under some duress that we didn't need. So, is it a poor performance? I think certainly in areas of the game we were decidedly second best, but I think we have to give credit to Huddersfield.
Bren, that's a lot of blood, sweat and tears for 80 minutes for nothing. How do you see that game?
I think we just started confused by him. I think we started off really not so well, and then we picked up the back end of the first half, sorry. And then the start of the second half, I think, played well, and we just let him back into the game, and kickers kicked us to death, ran us forwards around. Just tough loss for us.
You hinted at it there. They managed the game a lot better. Did you expect more control from areas like our kicking game?
Well, I think we we probably just tried to do too much at times, both in terms of how we kicked and how we attacked with the ball in hand. I haven't seen the possession stats, but we certainly probably have less than 50%. And when we did have it, we turned it over far too easily. And when you're doing that, you really are going to put yourselves under the pump, no matter who you play.
We asked Giles if he thought when you got ahead that you thought maybe Huddersfield would just cave then when you were ahead. Did you feel like that was the sense on the pitch?
I think after the sort of last few plays in the first half, we thought we had him, and we came out in the second half, started playing really well. I think there was a bit of that maybe complacency coming in, but regardless, we shouldn't let him get back into the game and end up beating us by 11 points or 10 points.
When it went to 13-5 and Miles got the try, do you think people maybe just thought, oh, Huddersfield will fold now, it'll be all right from here on, but they came straight back?
Well, we let them, didn't we? Ill discipline, a couple of silly penalties, just gifted them field position, should I say, and as soon as you start doing that, they had some really good kickers in their team who really penned us back, as you saw in the first half. I just think there were too many people who played as individuals today, and as a result of that, a couple of costly penalties when we were in the ascendancy, and you're right back under your own sticks.
Obviously, there's a lot of young lads on the field, but there's also some old heads. You feel the old lads guided you young lads through it? Yeah,
I think they always do every week. I think maybe a problem with the young lads, including myself, we trying too hard, trying to do too much, and the old fellas do really well to keep us sort of grounded and to the game plan, and helps.
How much of a blow do you see this game in the context of the season? Is it a shock to your expectations, or is it more of a long-term positive for some of these young lads to learn the hard way?
We'll take some lessons from it. We're just focusing on Leicester Lions now.
And you expect a tough week this week, a tough reaction from the coaches going into next week?
Yeah, I think so. I think it needs to be. We came out and sort of thought we'd win this game, and evidently not. So we need a tough week, and hopefully come the Leicester Lions we can play a lot better.
No. Okay, and it's quite rare, if I can just ask one more, it's quite rare to see Matt not really get out of second gear in an attacking game. Is it going to be a big week of training going into next week?
There's certain individuals going to have a long look at themselves. I think we'll just come in Tuesday and we'll get ready for Leicester.